Hello and welcome to episode Sweet 16 of the Console Space Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Colangelo. And as always, I'm joined by co-host, co-producer, the one and only, Slickwick, Jonathan Porter. How's it going, JP?
It's going good, Sean.
Also joined by co-host, co-producer, the Rad's Dad you wish you had. I was going to say you're wearing all denim. It looks like it, but you're not. Rob Kettlewell. How's it going, bro?
Very good, Sean.
Very good.
All
Wow.
right.
And by being sarcastic or not, you'll never know.
If I know Rob, I would guess that he is. If you didn't know, this is the podcast where we get together and talk about what's going on in the console space. Hence the name. JP, what are you playing?
I've been playing a game called This Is the Police. It's by the same guy that made Papers, Please. If you've heard of that game.
I've heard of both of them. I haven't
Okay.
played either of them.
Okay. Well,
Do tell.
This Is the Police is about you are a getting ready to retire police chief, and you play out the last couple months before he retires, and he has a goal to make a certain amount of money before he leaves, and get caught up with without giving too much away, you get caught up in some mafia stuff. You get caught up in doing some things in order to make some more money, but you're trying not to get fired or killed by the end of before you retire. But you're also trying to retire with a certain amount of money, so you got to you control you're basically dispatch, and you send out the officers you have on your force to calls when they come up, but you have to kind of manage every time someone goes out for a call and it's successful, they get some more skill points, but if they do bad, they get less. So you gotta be okay, who do I send for what job? Because this guy sucks right now, this guy's really good, so you gotta pick and choose. This is something the city wants, here's something that the mafia wants. Do you want to send the good guys to the mafia, or what do you do? So there's a lot of managing the force and trying to get away with things to make money without getting caught.
So it's like an LA or NYPD simulator.
Basically.
That sounds really cool. What
Yeah.
platform's that on?
I'm playing it on PS4. It's also for the computer. I don't know what else it's on, but at least console.
Not PC,
PS4.
just the singular computer.
It's for a computer. They made it for one computer.
One
Yeah,
computer.
one computer.
But you don't have that computer. You can't play it.
Well, if it's the
Yeah.
computer that runs the Matrix that we're all living in, we could all be playing it right now.
He's got us there.
It's like an AR, right in front of your face. It's at least on PC and PS4. I assume it's on more, but yeah.
Cool.
So is that pretty much it?
What
What about Monster Hunter, brah? What are you doing?
I haven't played it in a while.
What are you doing?
I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. I played. It was one of the free games, I think, for this month. It's like a knockoff of Bomberman. I forget what it's called, but like I said, it's one of the free games for this month.
Explosive Boy.
And
Man Bomber.
yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
It's like Bomb Boy or something. Yeah. And it is what it sounds like. It's not as good as Bomberman, but it wastes time if you're waiting for This Is the Police to download.
Fair enough.
So.
Well, you got several hundred hours to go in Monster Hunter, so.
Yeah, I feel like we won't get that far, but we'll see.
All right. Robert?
Ooh, I went through my Steam library to games that I downloaded and haven't played forever.
6 years ago?
Yeah, 6 years. Oh, it was 4 years since I played this game is what it said. SimCity 4. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. I spent 3.5 hours building my subway system. It was good times.
Nice.
Good times. There's mass transit everywhere.
Awesome. That's really convenient for the people of your city.
Did you build a subway in the subway?
Oh.
Beneath the subway?
The subway under the subway?
Yeah, the sub-subway.
Sub-subway.
Yeah.
Subway squared.
Yeah.
So efficient.
That's very efficient.
What about you, Sean? What have you been playing?
Well, I'm almost 200 hours into Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
200. Count them, 200. I'm closing in on level 100, which I believe there's a trophy for that, which is funny because I remember like a month or two ago.
It's like I'm not getting that trophy.
Exactly. I was like, there's no way. And now I'm going to get that trophy probably. They actually, not too long ago, by the time this episode goes up, they released so they released a new monster.
Oh, yes.
And and they were saying he was going to be like this badass and like, push over, dude. Easy.
Well, we're not all level 100.
Well, that's probably part of it.
Maybe.
But I'm just saying that I was disappointed. I mean, I'm fighting this thing and like, I mean, I'm getting hit by it and, it's taking up like maybe a fourth of my health.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if I'm fighting an elder dragon, a tempered elder dragon.
Right.
Like if I'm not careful,
right,
they can still one-shot me.
Okay.
Do you think when you get to level 100 in Monster Hunter, it's like that episode of South Park where they 100% Guitar Hero?
Congratulations!
Yes, I do think it's like that, but Sean won't tell us.
Well,
it was so awesome.
Yeah, dude. It's like they like sent me a real trophy in the mail. It was pretty cool.
Let me just tell you that if you think I'm bad, I got into a match where a party last night with a guy who was level 999, which I assume is the cap.
999?
999.
Jeez.
Which
that
is
doesn't make too much sense.
900 levels higher than me.
That's also like that other South Park episode where they're playing Warcraft.
You're right.
Like, dude, there's no way this guy's left his house since launch. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, unless he's using some kind of tool to cheat.
Yeah. So.
That reminds me, though, when you said getting in a party, I've also been playing Fortnite.
You have? Why you tell me?
I haven't played it a whole...
He doesn't want to play with you.
First of all, I don't want to play with you. You're like level 100.
Well, that's fine, because you'd win if you'd play with me.
I've only sat down to play it in a party once.
Okay.
I played it with JD and Charlie, a couple other people. But other than that, I played it like just solo, just trying to get better at it. But it's a lot of fun. I really like playing it in a party. So.
Yeah, like I probably said way back when, it's not my kind of game at all. But playing with friends is so much fun.
Yeah.
I've not really been playing that a whole lot because I like Fortnite, but it's kind of like a waste of time. Just like just like in the sense that I'm like, I really need to beat like Assassin's Creed before God of War comes out, and it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to like get stuff done. But yeah, in fact, like I've actually been playing a lot less of Monster Hunter just because there really isn't much more that I can even do in that game.
Yeah.
So like I've actually been trying to make more progress in Assassin's Creed because I really do want to have that done. So when the new God of War comes out, I can just jump in. So
I haven't won any Fortnite matches yet. So far, I came in third in one.
Ooh.
So
was that like in team or solo?
that was solo.
Dude, that's not bad at all because it's hard playing solo.
Yeah,
it is very difficult.
Oh wait, fourth, not third.
Still,
fourth place.
Still.
I'm sorry.
I've only won one time on my own solo.
Yeah,
it's very difficult.
I was on. Have you played the new? They had added a blitz mode. It's just the storm moves faster, and I think the weapons are like stronger or something.
Oh really? No.
That's when I got fourth. That's when I got fourth
place. Fourth place.
I don't want to talk too much about it, but I had a cool, I got real lucky. I got right in the center of the storm, like right off the bat, and it was in like that farm area. And I was in one of the locations, and I went in one of the barns, and I built a wall all the way around me, and I put a window on each side, and I had a bounce pad. So I had a bounce pad in the middle, and I destroyed this hole in the ceiling, and then I could climb up on a thing to look over the wall. So I could look over the wall and like shoot people, and then someone ambushed me. So I jumped off, hit the bounce pad, went up to the roof, and like flew out. And it's pretty cool. Have you used one of those bounce pads?
Yeah.
I was pretty stoked.
Yeah. No, those are fun. We've won a couple of matches using those.
Yeah.
I'll tell a very quick story about those. One time, so we were in a team of 4, and we were down to the very end. It was 4-on-1, and we were up on this hill, and we saw the last guy way down like in this base, and we were like, well, we have him outnumbered, so let's just rush him. So we have a launch pad, we put it down, and we all launch, and so we're in the air, and like we're going at him,
right?
And he sees us coming, and he just jumps off a cliff and kills himself because he's like, I'm not gonna win, so he just commits suicide. And we were like, hey, cool, we win. It was pretty funny. But anyway, trip to our main topic today, which is Sea of Thieves. So I don't know how much you guys paid attention to this game. This has been Microsoft's first big game of 2018. Really the first big game in quite a while. Their first AAA new IP, God, since I don't even know when.
By Halo 1.
Not quite that long, but it's been a while. I mean, maybe Quantum Break? Maybe, right? Possibly.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did Quantum Break get its own like customized console bundle?
Nah, I don't believe so.
I don't know. It may have.
It may have.
You could buy an Xbox that came with Quantum Break. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Did it have like the decals for like the game and stuff?
I don't know if the Xbox itself was any different, but you could buy it with the game. I'm pretty sure.
Well, okay, yeah, we'll get a Quantum Break, and because
there's been sequels. I think like Gears of War 4 or whatever the newest Gears of War was. That's been out.
Okay.
But as far as like a new IP,
yeah. Well, we'll get to Quantum Break as well, because I have noticed kind of a running theme with Microsoft's new IPs this generation. We'll get there. But yeah, I mean, their big one last year was supposed to be Scalebound, which very, very unfortunately was canceled. So Sea of Thieves dropped fairly recently. It's it's been met with kind of mixed reaction. Not great, but not like absolutely terrible. I haven't seen just yet. I mean, by the time this goes up, I think there will probably be some more of the what do I want to say, larger known reviews. You know what I mean? Yeah. Will be out there. I did see the one from Polygon was 6.5. So I mean, not terrible, but probably not quite what they were looking for. I was pretty shocked to see Forbes.com.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Who?
A very reputable finance magazine.
Well, yeah, I mean, they obviously, they're not who I go to for that news. However, and again, maybe it's just what I've seen from them, like when I've read it, like in the circumstances, but when I've seen stuff from Forbes, it's like usually pretty pro Microsoft. Maybe because they're like an American company, I don't know. But in my experience, I
don't know.
They're usually pretty positive toward Microsoft, and they're like all over it. I mean, they said that it was like a less than like 10% finished game.
Oh boy.
Like not good.
I just saw the GIF of I think it's from Kotaku, where they had an article that was like, it's not fun to play by yourself. And it showed them like standing on a rock, and the enemies were just like hitting the rock, and like they were just standing there, and it was like no threat.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like,
man. People, I mean, like a lot of YouTube reviewers like have even said that it's as unfinished as like No Man's Sky, which I mean I haven't played them both, so I don't know what to tell you. I personally enjoyed No Man's Sky, you know, like a lot more than most did, but I can certainly see why it was very disappointing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. From the time they revealed it, you know, I didn't think that it looked like it was terrible or anything like that. But I was like, you know, is this really the big breaking new IP that Microsoft needs, like this cartoony pirate game? I mean, is this really their new, like, you know, is this their Horizon Zero Dawn? Because I just never, it didn't look like that to me. I was like, it looks okay, it looks fun, but like, is this really going to turn the tide for them?
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, good one.
That was the first time I didn't mean to make a pun and did.
He stayed up late last night thinking of that one.
Yeah,
it didn't turn the tide. That's
didn't
it.
turn the tide. You know what I mean? It just.
And they've been advertising it real heavily.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've seen a lot of advertisements for it. And now that the reviews are out and I see all the advertisements, I'm like, nice try. But
like the thing that I don't understand is they were like, we're gonna make this like online pirate game that you can play with other people, and like Assassin's Creed had that pirate game with like a great story mode. It looked great. And there are several like MMO pirate games where you like have pirate ships and stuff that are like on PC. Like, I don't understand, like, if you were trying to fill that niche, like, why you couldn't look at that and like take all that and make a better game.
Right. It takes.
I don't understand what they were doing for that entire development period.
Well, and that was dude. They've worked on that game for almost 5 years. A 5-year development cycle, and that's what they put out. I mean, what are you doing?
See, and now someone's gonna come out and make Ocean of Bandits, and it's gonna be a way better version of that.
Ocean of Bandits. Oh Lord. Yeah, but so the way that I was gonna relate it to Quantum Break. So, my issue with Microsoft has always been that they rely way too heavily on Halo, Gears, and Forza.
They should combine them
into one game. Oh, dude,
Be like Mad Max.
that would solve all their problems. You know, and again, I'm not saying those are bad franchises. In fact, they're all great franchises. Halo revolutionized first-person shooters and online play. We look at Gears, revolutionized third-person shooters with cover systems. Forza is the most consistent racing sim on the market. Like, even the hardcore Xbox fans are getting a little tired of I mean, I could be wrong on this, but I'm almost positive the sales figures of Halo, like of the last Halo and Gears game, were actually down from the previous ones. So,
makes sense.
You know what I mean? It's like you can only keep making so many of these games.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's and I'm sure.
But to their credit, Microsoft has actually attempted to make some interesting new IPs this gen. You've had Quantum Break, you've had Sunset Overdrive, you had Scalebound, you've had Sea of Thieves, you've had Recore. It's just the thing that's unfortunate is that they've all just not panned out well at all.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why, however, is because they have just tried to pawn those off to like second and third parties. Now, Sony will do this as well. You know, that obviously worked out really well with like look at like Neo and Bloodborne, stuff like that. But Sony also lets their big like look at like look at like The Last of Us, I mean Microsoft needs to let their first party owned talent take risks.
Mm.
And they just won't do it because they're like, well, we can just make another Halo, and it might not sell as well as the last one, but it'll still sell pretty well.
Gotta have something to show at E3.
Right. And oh God, speaking of, I don't know if you guys heard, but here in a couple months, Microsoft confirmed that this is going to be their biggest E3 ever.
Really?
Don't they say that like every year?
They do say that every year. And you know what that means, right? They're going to show Halo, and they're going to show Gears, and they're going to show Forza.
Probably. I don't know what else. Because last E3, they announced a new console.
They'll be like, we have an even newer console.
Yeah.
No, even better, we have 2 newer consoles.
And, if you're an Xbox fan watching this,
Maybe they'll announce the X-Boy, little Game Boy Xbox.
Oh. Maybe.
Xbox VR.
Yeah.
Yes, some people may mistake this, as me like hating, but I'm not. It's like they need to do something.
I'm curious if they said that as to what they'll be showing.
Well, they didn't show a new Halo last year, which was shocking because they almost always find some way to show a new Halo. Whether it's a Halo Wars, whether it's a Halo spinoff or a remaster or whatever.
Maybe the head of the Xbox department will walk out and pull a mask off, and it'll be the head of the PlayStation department, and it'll be like, it was me the whole time. I owned both consoles. I've been tricking.
It'll be like when Vince McMahon bought WCW.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I know nothing about that, but yes, exactly.
Yes.
Maybe they'll kidnap Kojima.
Uh-huh.
And kill him on stage. Just
whoa.
Hey, Sony, just kill him.
Yeah. Well, I that's farther than
that's farther than I was gonna take that joke.
I thought you were gonna say like, say that this is our best E3 or we'll kill him. But we'll just kill him.
Yeah, it's like for real though. I mean, Microsoft, like they've actually had a lot of interesting new IPs this gen that if they had panned out better, and I knew they were going to become franchises, I like. And again, I don't think anyone will believe me when I say this. I may have invested in Xbox, like if I knew there was going to be a Sunset Overdrive 2 and so on and so forth. And dude, Quantum Break looked great, like awesome idea, but it just didn't work. And so, but they need to put those kinds of ideas in their actual first party hands, but they just won't do it. Or at least they haven't so far. So I don't know. That's just my take on it, I guess. It'll be really interesting to see what they do. Because again, they're saying this is their biggest E3, but I mean, they really do say that almost every single year. This is their biggest E3 yet, and I'm like, Halo, Gears, Forza, never seen this before. It's the same damn thing every year.
Last year it was Minecraft.
In 4K.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Sorry.
It's cool. So, I give them, again, at least they're actually trying to make some new IP, because last generation, man, they didn't really even do that. I mean, it was probably like Left 4 Dead and like Alan Wake, right? That was
wait, when
like the Xbox 360 generation.
Oh, okay.
I mean, especially at the end of the generation, they weren't making anything. Like they were making nothing.
Yeah. Like
other than Halo and Gears and Forza, like that was it. So we'll see. but I just don't think Sea of Thieves is the answer. I don't think it was ever going to be the answer. I think they kind of tricked themselves into thinking that it might be, and they're still pretending that it is, and being like, "Oh, it's great," and you know, Rare has come out and said they're gonna, you know, make patches and more content, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky is added all kinds of new stuff. It doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought the trailers made Sea of Thieves look cool, like fun enough, but now that it's out, it doesn't look that fun. So
yeah.
And I'm not gonna buy an Xbox to play it. So
I don't think you're alone. Well, you might. Is it on PC too?
maybe. I'm not sure.
I mean, maybe.
You might be thinking of Ocean of Bandits in beta right now.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. But that's my take on it. I don't know if you guys have anything else particular.
No, we're not going to do our last segment today because it's a short episode.
Short episode.
All right. Well,
keep you waiting in anticipation of next week.
Yeah, we'll do just a really awesome last segment next week
to make up for this one.
Yeah, that
we don't have.
Maybe we'll read the back of games and DVDs.
Oh, Sean.
I know.
Too much.
But probably not that.
Can't contain myself.
All right, well, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment whether it's a good one or a bad one. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It is what it is, bro. You know? Feedback's feedback.
What can I say?
What can I say? Huh. Also, make sure you keep an eye out for our weekly sports segment, game day, gameplay. I was going to say something about Todd. I forget what it is. I don't know. Screw that guy.
Yeah, forget about him.
Todd.
Like don't.
No.
But until next time, Nip High Football rules.